Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome to my channel. This is Lizzie the Lightworker here over at Rainbow Moon, bringing you a 3-card reading. Pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. This is going to have to do with your soul's calling or your soul's purpose. If you're finding this video, you might be lost on your spiritual journey or confused. Could be regarding twin flame journey. It could be soul connections. It could be whatever you need it to be. The messages here will reflect an area in your life if you're drawn to this video. So 1, 2, or 3. We're going to talk about maybe repeating themes in your life. We're going to talk about what is your soul calling for? What is your soul's true purpose? And advice to give your soul what it needs, or maybe some energy to release going forward. Okay? I will leave timestamps. So if you have decidedly picked card number 1, a repeating theme in your life. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So, believing in yourself, knowing your worth, knowing that you are important, knowing that we all have a mission to sort of complete here and to help others along the way, that others help us. Okay, so repeating theme in your life, main theme could be issues with self-esteem. So let's get some cards here to sort of get a little more information. Yeah. I do believe spiritual journey is about finding yourself, so. Okay. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Okay, so I feel like this also has to do with intuition and you ignoring your intuition or not giving it enough credit. I also feel like it has to do with balancing emotions and learning proper emotions, proper responses, maybe not becoming overly emotional or not emotional enough. It's sort of like to get those emotions in check. To me, this is saying you're a very giving person, very loving, nurturing, empathetic person, okay? And because we were talking about possessing gifts, this may be empath, okay? It may be that you are an empath, untrained or trained, whichever, it resonates with you, but following your true inner voice and your gut, never ignoring that, I feel like is part of a lesson here. That also, if you're like a developing person psychically, it may be that you don't trust yourself enough with the right answers, okay? I'm also feeling like this is somebody that's very loving and open to love in all forms, okay? Love with children, love with ancestors, with relatives, with another person, and really, being affectionate and showing that love. I also feel like it's somebody very dreamy and very, sort of connected, okay, spiritually. Usually this could be a water sign. If you're in water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio energy. To me, sometimes, we don't realize our true potential. Okay, so that's what I feel like a little bit of this is about. So what is your soul sort of calling for? Trust my ability to make a strategic decision. So the King of Swords energy. To me, this has to do with maybe not being able to decide. Sometimes you could go back and forth. You might be lacking the confidence to make a decision. You're afraid you're going to fail. You're afraid that, if you decide this, something bad will happen with that. So more honing in on clarities wherever you can get them, more honing in on your abilities and sharpening those abilities, I feel like is part of this. Soul's purpose, soul's calling, soul's growth type of a thing. I feel like this energy coming in is a needed energy. It might be that you're the opposite of this. This energy is very factual, to the point, to the facts, very clear, sometimes a little colder, sometimes a little detached while making decisions. So you could be dealing with a tough decision you have to make and you're unsure because there's emotion involved. This energy is telling you to cut the emotion away and make a rational choice and to apply this in your life. with everything and everyone, this energy coming in for you is more of a suggestive energy to take that on. Okay, so let's talk about what is your soul's true purpose. Maybe something that you're meant to be doing, that you're not. Maybe something that keeps popping up in your life. You keep seeing something, a career, a way to go, something that you love, something that you really want to do. Maybe this, self-esteem thing or fears are holding you back, or you can't sort of get a clear idea of it. And we're getting family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life's purpose. So, maybe life has always revolved around your family. You may have always felt like they needed you, or you needed to be a part of things or present. Sometimes when this pops up, it could be also that, maybe you were like the sibling that had to raise their brothers or sisters. It could be that, maybe you had started a family early on in life, and it is very important to you, but it may have stopped you from doing something else that you wanted to do. It could be too that you put all of your energy into your family because that's what always felt right for you to do. It could also be that you haven't yet had a family and this is what you want. Very, very much so. So let's get another card, something that could be a talent or something that, is ingrained in your soul, something that, maybe guides or angels or the universe is sort of trying to hone in for you. And we're getting writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. That's amazing. So I don't know if there's something with poetry. Maybe it's writing about your family and your family experiences. It could be that, you want to become an author, or you want to start writing anything. Maybe write a family cookbook. Maybe, you need to look into self-publishing. Maybe this is a talent you've always had, but it's divinely guided. Beautiful. So let's get into some energy your soul can either adopt or release. Maybe to help yourself along with this soul's purpose. Energy to adopt or release. Energy to adopt or release. Confusion, needing clarity. So that's where that King of Swords energy comes in. Wow. See, guys, how the cards just answer us? So King of Swords energy, I feel like you need clarity on this, okay? You need maybe more information. You need to talk to somebody that's maybe done this. You need to maybe go back to school. You need to sort of clear the path to getting to this, okay? Because this is part of your true soul's purpose. All right. So maybe sort of cutting away any confusion and getting to a clearer path. Okay. So now let's get something. What does your soul need? Let's get an energy for what does your soul need going forward? Advice that your soul sort of needs to go forward. Okay. Let's get something out for that. Need. It could be a need, or it could be to release something. We got a jumper. We've got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So this is deep down in your soul. I feel like you've always wanted to do this. You may have been afraid to take that leap. You may have been afraid to go forward with it. Or maybe you just never had the time, and now you're going to come into time where you have time for yourself to do this. I feel like this will give you growth in a way that nothing else ever has. I hope this was helpful. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if it resonated. Let's get on to card number 2. So if you chose card number 2 for your soul's purpose or your soul's calling, a main theme repeating in your life is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So it might be that you have trouble believing in this, but it's in you, okay? It could be that you've always had to persevere. You've always had to overcome obstacles. You've always had to do. And you might be tired now. You might be lacking the perseverance. Or, you are this way. You know that you can do whatever it is, but something might be holding you back, okay? So let's talk a little bit about, something, some sort of, energy revolving around this. Let's see. Let's get some energy revolving around this perseverance. 6 of Cups. I remember and treasure past happiness. So there could be an issue from the past that might be something that you're finding difficult to overcome, and the test of perseverance is coming in for that. Okay, it could be over a relationship, it could be over a childhood issue, or just something from the past that needs to be cleared. Okay, it could be that you're stuck in the past. Okay, and it might be a last lesson to persevere past the past, so you can get into whatever it is you feel you truly desire, you want to do. Okay, but to me, this is somebody who's ruminating a bit, somebody who's thinking back, maybe feeling like they just can't go on. They've always had to do this. Come on, come on, come on. This pull, this strength, this, rods on the back and back-breaking kind of perseverance, where now maybe they're reflecting back on that. Maybe you're reflecting back on the past that was difficult, and, you're searching for that energy now to sort of keep you, plowing through. Okay, but I'm getting a little bit stuck in the past. Okay, it could also be a past life thing. That maybe in your past life, this was a lesson that you didn't complete. So in this life, it might have got piled on a little heavier for you. And, you absolutely have what it takes to, sort of keep going. So let's get another card. Yeah, and we're getting in a Four of Wands energy. This is to me, about structures, okay? The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So to me, this is saying that you absolutely have everything you need. You are given these things. Maybe you're not recognizing them if you're stuck a little bit in past energy, or you're fearful to move forward, or you just don't know if you have the strength to move forward. But to me, this is about foundations for you. And also having what you need to go forward, having what you need to pursue your dreams, having what you need for any situation, really. To me, it's very passionate, something that you're passionate about, but something might be holding you back from completing or moving towards this that will give you more structure. It will make you feel more stable, okay? Because this is about stability too. So, yeah. Now let's talk about something that might be your soul's true purpose. Your soul's true purpose. Let's get some advice for that. Your soul's true purpose could be something that always was calling to you, something that always sort of felt right, or that you were curious about, or it keeps popping up. Look, we've got support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So whatever it is you're working towards or want to work towards, you have the support there, okay? All around you, I feel like you have family support or friend support. There's support there for you, okay? Or if you need support, you can find it. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Wow. So it could be that you always wanted to cook or work as a cook or a chef or a nutritionist or a dietitian or somebody that's very holistic, finding holistic things about food, that food are healing. Foods can heal you. There's evidence that foods can reverse diabetes. There's evidence that special diet can reverse thyroid. There's evidence that there's some supplements that can help you, sort of cleanse and detoxify your body. So it could be that you need to do this as part of your soul's path, is to get healthy and focus on nutrition and focus on special diet and getting more holistic approach in life. Or it could be that this is a calling for you to be this person, to help others, to do this, to get healthy, to, inform others. And by you doing this, the food you eat will heal you. And I feel like if you are someone that wanted to do this your whole life or wants to do this, or even if you are already doing it, it is perfect for you. I feel like you will heal with your food. I don't know if people have always told you, if you prepared something and they can feel the love in your food, they can taste the love in your food, I feel like you can heal people with your food. Wow, I love that. That is just so cool. So let's get a last sort of message here. Advice for what does your soul need to go forward with this? What does your soul need? Let's see. Something that your soul might need to release or adopt. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I absolutely love that. I feel like you've always been afraid to pursue this. I feel like you just don't have maybe a lot left to go forward. Or, this is telling you that, you just have to pull it out of the reserves. But this is telling you that this is part of your true path. If you've ever felt lost or you feel like what you're doing now is not right for you, this is what you're being led to do. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. So if you've picked card 3, let's get into this. Let's talk about possibly this is a repeating theme in your life. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay, so there could be like a little bit of control stuff going on. Definitely doubt. You could always doubt yourself. You could always doubt others. You could doubt your intelligence or, your perseverance to go forward on something. You could doubt your courage. You could doubt, the fact that maybe you'll never get really what you want in life. So let's get some cards revolving around this energy, okay? This could be part of your soul's lesson, is to learn about doubt that you feel. I'm getting a lot of flying out cards lately. I love and care for myself first. Wow. Okay. So to me, I feel like this doubt has to end somewhere. I feel like it's sort of trying to force itself to end, because this is about like a completed cycle. Okay. So I don't know if you feel like you're able to move out of this energy of doubt that you felt in the past, and you're coming into more self-belief, like more confidence about yourself. And I feel like you're just tired of feeling this way. Like, it has to change, but you just might not know how to change it. You're being told to love yourself more and care for yourself more and put yourself first more. Okay, so that could be something that, is helpful to you, to help you, grow out of the doubt type, feelings. Let's get another card and see. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I trust my ideas and my direction. Okay, so your inner self knows, I feel like, but you doubt that sometimes. Like, you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing, or you have an inkling of what you're supposed to be doing, like what path you're supposed to be on, or the people maybe you're supposed to be around or not supposed to be around, or maybe education or money needs to be saved, or debts need to be paid off, something like that, okay? Because this does have to do a little bit with money. It could be that maybe what you're thinking of doing, you feel like you don't have enough money, or how would you do it? But it is about letting go of an old way, or letting go of old parts of yourself and coming into new energy now. It's also about reevaluating your life and thinking about what never worked for you and what did work for you. It's about going back to your core of what you've always wanted. So a lot of reevaluating, but it's saying now here to trust your ideas about what you want to do and the direction. So whatever direction, you're feeling like pulled towards, it's telling you to trust that, okay? So let's get into a sort of a true soul's purpose here. What is a true soul's purpose for you here? True soul's purpose. It could be something that you've always been drawn to. It could be something that, you've always seen that, keeps popping up in your life. And maybe, because of the doubt, you never did it. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Okay, so it could be that you doubt your brain, maybe, like you think you're not smart enough, or you can't retain information like you used to. It could be that you need to go back and finish something. It could be that you need to start a new career completely, and you need education for it. I feel like you feel money is an issue. You don't want to pay for something and feel like it's not going to be good for you, but I do feel like somewhere deep down in your mind what's going to work. I don't know if it's financial based that you're interested in, but more so you sort of know deep down that this is the answer, that school is the answer, okay? Working with flowers. This card, when I get this is like a little bit of a sillier one in this deck, but working with, and I don't mean silly for you, but I just mean working with flowers, your heart, and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Okay, so we can put that aside, but it could be that, you need to get around that. It could be that maybe you are interested in that. Maybe you do want to do something like that. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Wow. So school and books. And, if this resonates with anyone, the flowers, wonderful. I feel like it could be like you maybe always wanted to do gardening or get into that more, or you wanted to, start growing your own flowers, or brighten up your house with flowers, or bring that in to give you inspiration. Okay, that could be what that's for. But yeah, school and books. reading, learning, maybe distance learning. Maybe, you need to pick up a book and read about this thing that you're interested in a little bit. Maybe you need to read about it a little bit. Like, is this really for me? Is this something I think I can do? Is this something I think I can be interested in? It might be that once you go back to school, you're going to have to do a lot with books, or it could be that your career will revolve around books, okay? If that makes any sense. It could be that you will need books to look something up constantly for this career. Or it could be that, you will need to reference books or continuing education, like modules that you might need working towards this. Okay, so let's get one last sort of clarifier card here. Advice. Let's give your soul some advice here to go forward, to pursue this, to get out of the doubt, to go forward. Something to adopt or release going forward, okay? Worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. Absolutely. So being worried maybe about not having enough money to do this, or money that, you don't want to have loans or take money out. I feel like you can do it. It's doable. You can work it in. I feel like the reevaluating part is more important for you. You may need to make a list of pros and cons to sort of get yourself in a more prepared energy to shift or to move forward, to take a leap, to stop doubting and stop worrying, because you are definitely being guided, okay, to go back to school, to do some type of learning, some type of boning up on your skills, some type of, exploring, okay, but releasing the worry, okay, because I feel like if you don't take a chance, you'll never know, and that will actually create more worry. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and love and light to you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Lizzie the Lightworker here. Love and light.